Fast versus slow reps, which is better? Hey, welcome back to LiveLeanTV. I'm Jessica Guthrow, here to help you with your fitness and nutrition goals. Today we're talking about fitness and specifically the pace of your reps, is otherwise known as tempo training, because it really does affect your results in the long run. A lot of people think it doesn't matter. You can train fast if you want to, slow if you want to, and it's all going to be the same as long as you just work out. But the truth is, the pace of your reps and other factors in your workout really do affect the outcome. And tempo training is often so overlooked, it's actually surprising to me how many people don't even know what tempo means when it's written on a program. And a lot of our programs do have tempo written in for each exercise. Specifically, my butt program has it in there, and I'm working on a new butt program where tempos are one of the main focuses here. So I wanted to put you through this simple tempo test you can try to discover your time under tension and see if you're working out the right way to get the results that you're after. Back when I started with fitness, my only goal was weight loss and slimming down. That's all I cared about, and I was so focused on that. And all the traditional advice for weight loss and slimming down is to do high volume with low weights and move quickly. So like cardio style type workouts. So that's what I did. I basically only did exercises in a fast and lightweight manner for long durations. So what I didn't know at the time is that this type of training is really not good for toning your muscles or building or shaping your muscles or curves. You know what I'm talking about? So if you do want to actually see definition in your muscles and you want to have a nice booty and nice tone to all of your muscles, see some definition peek through, then it's better if you actually focus on hypertrophy style training. Now, the window for timing with hypertrophy is about 40 seconds per set. That means that your set from start to finish should take you 40 seconds, and that means time under tension is 40 seconds. So no pauses between reps, no setting the weight down and then picking it up again. That means you're under tension and you can feel your muscles working for the entire duration of 40 seconds. So on today's video, I'm going to show you what that looks like with a simple squat exercise and a tool that you can use online for free to time yourself and kind of track your cadence, so you can see if you're using a steady tempo and what kind of tempo you're normally using, and then you can decide if you want to change that so you can change your results. So for a quick rundown of what tempo is, it's talking about the cadence or the pace of each repetition that you do. So the first number in the 4-number series is going to be the eccentric. So that means the lengthening of your muscle. If you're doing a bicep curl, you'd start like this, and then you'd count the seconds going down. The second number is going to be the pause at the bottom. So how long do you hold that lengthened position? The third number would be the concentric, meaning the muscle contraction. So as you're coming up, how long that takes. And the fourth number being the pause at the top. So tempos are a really helpful guide and a tool that you can use to help your pace or your cadence be nice and steady and make sure that your muscle is under tension long enough. Now, if you can't finish the full 40-second window, then that may mean that your weight that you're using is too heavy. So if you want to be in that hypertrophy zone, lighten your weight up just a little so you can continue to work under tension for the entire 40 seconds. If you can get through the full 40 seconds without feeling fatigued or feel like you could do more, then that's a clue to increase the resistance or the weight that you're using. So you want to kind of hit it right on the money and be exhausted at 40 seconds. That's when you know you're getting the most benefits towards muscle growth. So reps can be all different lengths. They can be 6 seconds, 8 seconds, 10 seconds, however you want to make it. But my favorite to work with is usually a 4-second rep. So something like a 2-0-2-0, 2 plus 2 equals 4 seconds. So in a bicep curl, that would look like this. It's a 1-2, no pause, 1-2, and no pause. So it's basically a steady 2 seconds, 2 seconds kind of cadence. Now to hit that 40-second hypertrophy zone window, you do 10 reps because 10 times 4 is 40 seconds. All right, so I want you to get up and now do this test with me. We are going to use a metronome and time ourselves for 40 seconds during a squat. I'm not going to add any weight to this, and you can just do this at home with me without any weight as well, but this will just give you a sense of how long 40 seconds is when you're in a squat and what the cadence looks like. So you can follow my pace and just get a sense of what it's like to use tempo. All right, you guys ready to do this test? If you just type metronome into Google, you get this awesome awesome metronome and set it for 60 BPM. So 60 beats per minute, that means 1 beat per second. So we're gonna hit play and get into our squat position, and we're gonna count to 10 doing a 2-0-2-0 tempo. So each rep will take us 4 seconds. Let's see what that feels like to get 10 in a row. Ready, set, and go. 1, 2, 1, 2. This may be slower than you're used to, but I really like the beats. You know when to hit the bottom and when to hit the top. Okay, it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but that is slower than I would typically do my bodyweight squats. I would usually go like at a pace like this, I think. So if that's slower than you're used to, it's probably a good thing for you because you're gonna use more control on each portion of the rep. So more control usually means more tension on the muscles, which is gonna translate to better results. So the question of which is better between slow reps versus fast reps, it's really not a question of like which is better overall. It's just that one may be better for your specific goals or for the phase of training that you're in. So if your goal is to build muscle, then definitely you should slow your reps down, focus on a longer time under tension, and take breaks between sets, but then make sure that the sets are higher tension. Tempo can be used for any exercise, but depending on the exercise, the eccentric may be in up or down. So it's not really up, down, it's more lengthening and contracting. If your goal is endurance training, then of course you'd want to train a different way. So lighter, faster reps for a longer duration of time. Now, when you're in the gym, you don't have to use the metronome. Just do this every once in a while to practice and refresh so you can just make sure that you're on point, because sometimes if you're just counting the seconds in your head, you might be counting too fast or too slow, or just getting a little off track. So using like a metronome like this to practice is so helpful because it keeps you on point. I'm going to show you what tempo looks like in some other exercises or some other different tempos, fast tempos, slower tempos, tempos with pauses, other things like that. So stay tuned for the end. Okay, so we've already gone over the 2-0-2-0 tempo during the little test we just went through. Here's what it looks like again. And now I'm going to show you what happens if you add that pause at the bottom of the movement. So now I'm doing a 2-3-2-0 tempo. So there's no pause at the top, but down at the bottom I hold for 3 seconds. And just give this a try. You'll see how much that increases the tension. Now, this one is a 1-0-1-0 tempo. So 1 second down, 1 second up, with no pauses at either the top or the bottom. Now, that's different from a 1-1-1-1, where you're gonna go 1, hold, 1, hold, 1, hold, 1, hold. Okay, so that takes you 4 seconds instead of just 2. For some exercises in particular, I love to do a slow eccentric, and step ups is one of them. So like on this exercise, for example, you start at the top, take 3 seconds as you come down, no pause at the bottom, just a light touch, 2 seconds to come up, and then a 1 second flex at the top. And here I'm not using a metronome or a clock, I'm just simply counting in my head. So I'll start at the top of the movement and count 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2, and then 1. And with step ups, I almost always just work one side for the entire set and then switch to the other side. That will help you keep the maximum amount of tension on those muscles. For hip thrusts, I love to do a long 3 second contraction. So I'll take 3 seconds coming down, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 up, and then 1, 2, 3 hold. And then you don't really need any pause at the bottom of the movement. Now, typically at the end of my workouts, I like to do like finisher type exercises. So I'll use a faster tempo, something like a 1-0-1-1, to just really burn out the muscle and get those fast and hard contractions. So no pause at the bottom, just up, flex, and down. All right, that's it. Just another fitness tip in your toolbox, something that you can use to increase your results that you see in the gym, get leaner, get stronger, get overall fitter. I do recommend that you use a variety of tempos and you don't always just train fast or always just train slow, and you just really create that well-rounded fitness. So you're both strong, lean, toned, and everything that you want to be. Let me know in the comment section below if you have any questions about tempo. I'd love to hear. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Keep living lean.